What's up, guys? This is Oddsar here, and we are bringing you a brand new league. A friend of mine, John Jr., produced a fantastic league called GBU, and we have some very fun people in here with us, some friends, and some new people that I haven't actually met before. But this is GBU. This is John Jr.'s new league. His link with everyone else's link will be down in the description below. And we're going to jump right on into this draft analysis. It's going to be a little bit off the cuff, a little bit from the top of my head. And we're just going to hang out and we're going to have some fun and get this draft analysis set up. So let's head over to our team. We were like pick number 6 or something like that, very top end of the draft. And I had to go best mon available, which was Urshifu Single Strike. Dark Urshifu, fantastic Pokemon. I have never really been able to use it a lot. I didn't play much of Gen 8, and I'm just now kind of getting in the stride of Gen 9. And we're gonna have a lot of things to cover in Gen 9. Another few set of leagues. And now I get to use a mon I haven't really used before, which is Urshifu. And after that, we picked up Galar Slowking, a very great defensive mon. I was glad it was even back to me. And we picked up a stellar defensive mon that kind of almost does... will switch into whatever Urshifu needs to be switching into, a fairy type. Bam, Galar. And then Urshifu can switch into the dark types that Slowking can't, and they kind of serve a really cool purpose with each other. And after that, we did something different here. Not the mon that you see currently, but on a buddy of mine's team, Dell, I picked up Iron Moth, and then we made this switch during the in phases of the draft, realizing that I made an awful mistake and wasn't actually planning my draft. So I was able to do a really easy switch with Dell for Iron Moth for Thunderous, and he gets Kill Wattrel that I had on my team, and I get Talonflame, which he picked up for me. And that was a really cool 2-mon switch that we did really early on in the draft. Thunderous helps me with a pretty decent speed tier at 101. It gives me a mon that's slightly faster than Urshifu, and it also gives me a just a good electric type, a good Volt Absorber. Just overall helps my team out pretty well. And we go to my next pick, which is a Hisuian Zoroark. It left a impression on me after facing off versus Mountei and the team that he fought with Urshifu Zoroark. That left an impression on me, and I had to pick it up. And I hope this serves me well. I'm going to do some fun shenanigans, hiding it under Urshifu, hiding it under Gudra, hiding it under Thunderous. I think all those are really good mons to potentially hide Zoroark under, and a few others, even like Grimmsnarl or like Talonflame, just if the matchup suits itself. I am 100% going to be using Zoroark well and figure out what I can hide it under and figure out how to get it set up. And I'm really looking forward to using it. And other than that, we are on to the next pick, which is a comfort pick for me. After using it in BBR, I fell in love with Hisuian Gudra, and I think this is going to be a fantastic Pokemon to use. This is going to be a staple mon for me in Gen 9. I'm going to be using it quite a bit, and I just love the Pokemon. It's one of my favorite Steel types now and favorite Dragons in the game, and it just is so bulky, and it's very offensive too, and it works so well. I love this Pokemon. I'm going to be drafting it a lot, and let's go on to the next pick, which is Grimmsnarl. Rinky dinky, like John Jr. likes to say. It's it's a one of my favorite mods as well. Bulk up sets are fantastic. Screens are fantastic. Just a different, like, 4 attack sets are really good on Grimmsnarl, and then with Prankster and I'm forgetting the Pokemon move, but the move that you can switch out yourself and lower the stats of your opponent's Pokemon. That can be really huge to get Urshifu in, or Zoroark in, or Thundurus in, and I think we can just go pretty hard with that, and that's going to be probably my pretty big core, is these top 6, with having to switch in pop in a Shaman every once in a while, or pop in a Talonflame every once in a while, or pop in a Quagsire every once in a while. But I'm really enjoying the team that we drafted. We get another Dark type. This also kind of helps with Urshifu, not forcing Urshifu to be the Dark switch in to Ghost types. I have Grimmsnarl. I have the normal type in Zoroark, even though Zoroark doesn't want to switch into Ghost types very often, but can. I also have, that's kind of the idea with Grimmsnarl. After that, we have Shaman. I needed ground resist, and by the time I drafted Shaman, I still had Iron Moth on my team, and I needed a way to fix my ground weakness. And having Galar, Slowking, Iron Moth, and Gudra all being weak to ground were not very good for my team, and I think getting Shaman helps patch this up, gives me a base 100 that is fairly bulky, and just gives me a pretty good overall mon right at that base 100. And after that, we have Talonflame, Defogger. Main reason why I drafted it, but it's also a very good fire type and a very good flying type with Gale Wings and different things like that. Talonflame's fun. I love it since Gen 6. It's kind of dwindled a lot of Gen 7, Gen 8, but still a really fun mon to use. I like it a lot with boots. I've been using it on the ladder some. I like Talonflame quite a bit. After that, we have Quagsire. Quagsire is my bulky water. That was pretty much the only one that was left. It has spikes, it has rocks. I thought that was something that was needed because everything else doesn't really have rocks. I don't have much on my team except for Slowking and then now Quag. So Quag's going to be a help stop any setup that isn't a grass type or that doesn't have Trailblaze. So there's very few opportunities that do that, but Quag is going to be our semi-check to a lot of those things and figure it out with Unaware. Other than that, we have Colossal. This was to get another spinner, and this is also to get another spinner, is another rocker, and then it has some very niche purposes. I think it'll be really cool to bring occasionally. And now we have Amel, the Ice Cube. We're going to be using him sparingly, but he was 2 points. I had to pick him up. I really wish I had another Terra Mon to do it. If I did like a 10-point Mon, maybe like Talonflame and then Ice Cube, I would have loved to have Terra Ice Cube, but I think Gudra is too much to pass up, and Ice Cube is still going to serve a role. I have a couple fun plans for Ice Cube. We're going to be using him as much as we possibly can. And anyways, that is our team. Tell me what you guys think, what I should change, what I should mess with down in the description below or the comment section below. And we'll catch you guys next week wherever we face off versus our week 1 opponent in Q, the Costa Rican, the person right next to us in the draft. Spectre is going to be a problem, but hopefully we'll be able to deal with it decently well. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this video once again, and I will head out of here. Later, guys.